Hi, moms. From all of us here at Amare Global, we want to say welcome and thank you for joining us at the I Am Mom Summit. We are so excited and proud to be co-sponsoring this event to bring you the content, the type of information that might be able to make a difference in your life and the lives of your families. At Amare Global, we are the mental wellness company. We provide natural solutions to the mental wellness challenges of the day, and we certainly encourage you to come and visit us when you get a chance. But for now, it's on to the next great speaker. We hope you enjoy it.
Hi everyone. I think we are all good. We are all set up in here and we are ready to go. My name is Ashley Reeves. I am a Instagram blogger, influencer, whatnot over at Ashley's Fresh Fix. I am a healthy life advocate. I choose to live a healthy life by nutritious eating and exercise, and most importantly, a better love of self. And I am here today to talk about 10 steps to better body love. So I'm talk about this all the time on my Instagram account because it's so important to me. As a young child, I was really overweight and I really struggled with my personal appearance and lots of insecurity, lots of bullying. And as I grew older, I was really motivated by nutrition. I lost a lot of weight and I felt awesome. And so I knew what it was like to feel really insecure, and then I lost a lot of weight, and I knew what it was like to feel really good, but I also still had so many body issues. Like I still would criticize and pull myself apart even though I'd lost so much weight. And then I went on to have babies and I started gaining weight back, and I'm in my 30s and I'm always working toward a better healthy body, but I couldn't function in this space where my appearance and my worth were the same thing. And so I've had to work for years to separate the two. And I can honestly tell you today, I will stand up. I am not a stick thin person. I am a curvy lady. I love my body. I love what it's been able to do for me. And I have a lot of people say, how do you get to that place? So we're going to talk about that today. I'm just going to quickly breeze through 10 steps to better body love. So the first thing that I started doing is I sat down and I did a meditation for my body. I just quietly closed my eyes and I thought, what am I grateful for in my body? I am grateful for a body that grew babies. Not everyone has that. I'm grateful for my height. I'm 6 feet tall and it used to be the worst thing about me, but I love that I can reach things for people in the grocery store off the top shelf. I love that I have legs that walk. I love that I have arms that I can pick up my children with, and everything about my body. When I started thinking about the bits and the pieces of my body, I just loved what it was capable of. And then I started writing it down, and I call these things affirmations. So my first step is to do a gratitude practice for your body. If you follow the Allison show, she has a really great one she just put out. What I would do before I listened to the gratitude practice though is I would just listen to quiet music. I would close my eyes and I would just think about all the things I loved about my body and think about what it was doing to serve me. And there were so many things my body was doing. Just the fact that my body breathes independently and I don't even have to think about it. That's amazing. Write down on the list of all the things that you love about your body. So that's step one. Number two is writing it down. So we've done the affirmations when we're thinking through with your meditation, you're doing your affirmations, and then I want you to write them down. I want you to display them. I display them on my mirror. I display them on the notes tab in my phone, and they are easily accessible. So when I'm feeling bad about myself, I can go back and look at the notes section on my phone, and I can quickly be reminded of how awesome my body is. The third tip that I want to give you guys is accept a compliment. I don't know why it's so hard when people come up to you and say, oh my goodness, your skin looks amazing. Well, I'm so tired and I don't know what happened, and people automatically deflect. We have a really hard time accepting compliments. So my challenge to you is when someone compliments you, say thank you. Whether it's the shirt you're wearing, whether it's the work you've done on a project, why is it our initial response to put ourselves down when someone is trying to lift us up? Accept compliments. The next thing that I want to talk about is think about your body, double your age. So if you're 16, think about when you're 32. If you're 32, or I'm 34. Think about what it's going to be like when I'm 68. And imagine that person looking back at you now. What would they think? Here's what I think. Here's what I know, actually. If you double your age, a 32-year-old is going to look back at the 16-year-old self and say, love yourself more. And she's going to say, be grateful for the health of your body. Be grateful that your knees don't hurt. And just to really be grateful for your body in the state it's in right now. I think about myself right now, and I know that I have some weight that I could lose, or, I could do things better with my appearance. But I know that 68-year-old Ashley is going to look back and say, hug those babies. They're going to grow up. Spend time with your husband. Spend time with your children. Do not obsess over your body. Feed yourself nutritious food to have the energy to take care of those people, but do not let this be an obsession, and just love your body. I'm guessing the 68-year-old Ashley is going to be like, dang, look at her skin. It's not wrinkly yet. Just like really own what it is, because bodies change. Please do not place your worth on things that are subject to change. Income, that's subject to change. Your appearance, you absolutely, no matter how great of shape you're in, you are going to get old. That's a certainty. So do not place your worth on things that are going to change. It's a recipe for disaster. The next thing I want to talk about is really working hard in your mind and in your body to separate your worth and your appearance. They are two different things. We all look different, but we are all worth the exact same. In the eyes of God, in the eyes of whatever higher power you believe in, you have the same worth as Mother Teresa. You have the same worth as the bus driver down the street. We are all worth the same, and that worth is literally infinite. So there is no purpose in saying, well, I'll be a better person. If I could only lose 15 pounds, I would be so much better. Like, life would be better. No, your life is just as good today as it's going to be when you lose 15, 50, 100 pounds even. Your worth stays the same regardless of that. So you have to work to separate that on days you're feeling chubby, bloated, whatever, that you are just as awesome then as you will be today. Like, that's not going to change. Your worth never changes. And it's the most refreshing thing in the world, because you are worth the same. And the more you work to separate those two concepts, the better love of self you can have. The next thing I want to talk about is replacing self-criticism with service. The minute that you notice yourself criticizing, oh, these jeans, they don't fit me, I have fat rolls running out the side, stop. Every time you think a negative thought about yourself, you then need to turn around and do service. So whether that's sending a text message to someone that you know and telling them that you love them, maybe that's taking out the trash of your neighbors, maybe that's mowing someone's lawn. Every time you start to think negatively about yourself, serve someone else. Stop thinking about yourself. What a waste of time and energy. And how selfish is it to constantly be worried about what we look like? It's not a good use of our time and energy. Think of the people you could be loving and serving and spending time with, and the ideas you could be executing, and the house you could be cleaning, and the businesses you could be growing, and like the people that you can be spending quality time with. That's where your time is best well spent. Do not waste your time being obsessed about the way you look. It's not worth it. It will not last. It's not worth it. The next thing I want to say, this is a tip. This is my my 8th tip, I think, if I'm following right along. I haven't done a good job numbering them off for you guys, but number 8 is take a shower, because I had a friend and she told me that her mom, whenever she wanted to call in sick for school, her mom would say, take a shower and then decide. If you're feeling bad about yourself, take a shower. There is something truly cleansing about just getting clean, getting a fresh start, scrubbing your face, washing your hair, the hot air, like that is a physical thing you can actually do to feel better about your body. You get clean, you get like a clearer perspective, it clears your brain, and I just feel like it really gives you a fresh start. So if you're starting to feel that way, take a shower. It's so simple, it'll make you feel better. And if you want to take the next step, get dressed up real nice. Do your hair if it makes you feel better, whatever you need to do, but take a shower. If you are sitting in your sweats from 5 days, which we've all been there, and sometimes that's so relaxing, it's so nice. You could use a shower, it will make you feel better. The ninth step that I want to recommend is if you notice yourself being really susceptible to messages online that make you feel bad about yourself, do a media fast. One of the favorite websites I follow is called Beauty Redefined, and they recommended this a few years ago. And I've noticed myself, if there's people I'm following online, or I'm noticing myself scrolling and watching everyone else's lives and just feeling awful about mine, or everyone else's swimsuit bodies and feeling awful about mine, I just need to take a break. It's not about them. They can look as great as they want in a swimsuit. They can go on all the vacations. That doesn't make them a bad person. I am interpreting that because of my own insecurities and my own issues. It is on me completely and not on them. Don't hate on people for what they're putting out online. That has nothing to do with them and everything to do with you. So take a media fast. When you see that pattern in yourself, which I think a lot of us do, when we're getting frustrated, when we're feeling down and out about our appearance or our body or our house or whatever, just take a fast. Delete Instagram off your phone. Maybe it's Facebook, maybe it's Pinterest, I don't know. Wherever you're feeling those triggering feelings of self-deprecation, take a media fast. Maybe it's a day, maybe it's a week, maybe it's a month. I know someone who just did a media fast for a month and she said she's never felt better. Don't pay attention to the messaging in magazines. Don't pay attention to the messaging on TV. Like, if there is messaging that's coming across, stop. Don't engage with it. Don't let it be a part of your life. One thing that I thought was really interesting, the Beauty Redefined girls shared that I've always loved, is they said when you look at an ad and how a woman is placed in the ad, just imagine if a man were placed the same too, and you'll realize really quickly if it is a ad that's going to make a woman feel bad about themselves. So for instance, if it's a woman sitting at her desk and she's eating some yogurt, that's fine. You could put a man at the desk and she's eating some yogurt. If it's a woman sprawled across like this, like sexually doing anything, and just imagine if it would be realistic for them to put a man in that ad, I think quickly you'll realize that they're trying to send me mixed messages. They're trying to make me feel bad about myself. So if you couldn't swap out a man for a woman in the same pose, it's probably a message that is not going to be body positive and is not going to serve you. That was number 9. Number 10, the last thing I want to share, and the message that I try to share to my followers online often with the hashtag Breathing Beautiful Bodies. I also have a Facebook group I would love for you to join where we do weekly challenges to better improve your body image. I want you to say this to yourself. I have a breathing, beautiful body. And the reason I say that is your body is literally the way that you live your life. No matter what it looks like, your body is the only thing that will make living your life possible. There are people who die of cancer and illness and accidents every day who I guarantee you would do anything to have a body that works, that breathes, and that carries them through their lives. Remember, the fact that you are breathing means you can literally do anything you want. You can be with the people you love. You can set goals and you can chase dreams and you can watch TV shows and you can go running and you have so much control because you have a body. If there is anything that you need to do on the earth, it's because you have a body that you're able to do it. If you don't have a body, you can't do anything. So just remember, you have a breathing, beautiful body. It is literally the only way you will be able to accomplish what you need to. One of Allison, so I recommended, and I'll put the link, I think I'm going to be able to give you guys some links of things I recommend. The Allison Show has a gratitude practice for loving your body, and I have been doing positive affirmations for my body for about 2 years. This gratitude practice is top notch. It's guided for you so you don't have to think through anything, and I've just been using it in the last week or so, and it's been awesome. But one thing she says in there that I love, your body is the ultimate tool to accomplish your work on this earth. Mic drop. Your body is the ultimate goal or ultimate tool to accomplish your work on this earth. You need it, and you need to love it. And you're stopping yourself and you're hindering yourself from accomplishing that work by spending any of your energy on not loving your body. So that's where I'm going to close off. I hope that you guys will come join my Facebook group, Breathing Beautiful Bodies. I hope you'll follow me on Instagram. Ashley's Fresh Fix. I hope we can be online friends. I hope we can continue this journey together of having a better love of self and not wasting our time on negative thoughts and doing anything like that, because it's just not worth it. You guys are all worth so much more. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much to the I Am Mom Summit for inviting me to share my thoughts on body positivity. And I just want to send love to you guys all. Goodbye.